Hi everybody, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. This video is a Mother's Day collaboration, and this is the solo that I did for this collab. And I will have all of the talented ladies that joined in this, all of their information linked below in the description box. So please make sure to check that, go visit their channels, tell them that I sent you, and say hello to them. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you click the bell to get notifications for my upcoming videos and turn on notifications as well. And please feel free to share this video with anybody that you think would enjoy it. Just a fun little fact before we get started. I normally wear glasses when I do my nails, and when I did this particular design, I was wearing my contact lenses, and I have what they call it, that monovision, where one lens sees far and one lens sees close. So apparently I don't see as well as I thought close up with my contact lenses. So I'll be making fun of myself throughout this video, and you can feel free to join in. I totally expect it, and you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, then what's the point, right? So I hope that you enjoy this video, and without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so I started out using Kandee Johnson's Sinful colors in Candy Hearts, and I painted all of my nails except for my ring finger. And I'm using this Born Pretty plate BP70, which is their Mother's Day plate. And I'll be using their pink stamping polish as well. So I start out stamping in the usual way, putting some polish along the design, and then I just used a generic scraper for this. So you scrape the design and then pick it up with your stamper. I'm using my Born Pretty stamper. And as you can see, I had a beautiful pickup there and placed that on my nail. And here I'm just showing you that I just used regular Scotch tape to clean up my stamper. And then I moved on to the next design. And here's the first part that gets a little interesting, where I did not realize what was going on. So I again pick up this image, picked up beautifully, and I put it on my nail, and you will see that somehow I did not realize that there must have been some extra polish on there, but I smeared the I love. Didn't notice that until much later. Again, thanks to wearing my contacts and not my glasses. This image also picked up pretty well. I'm not sure why, because it looks perfect on the stamping plate, and then you'll see that on the stamper there's, at the base of the crown underneath where it says Mom, there's some extra polish in there, which I could have removed with tape had I seen it on the stamper, but I didn't notice it. And then with this image, unfortunately, I didn't catch this on the camera, but apparently I must have touched my nail down and then picked it up, and as you can see, it is not a perfect circle because it picked up, and then instead of placing it back in the exact same spot, I didn't see that it did that. So on to the next image, and I did notice a lot of excess paint on here, so I'm using my tape just to remove that and place this on my thumb. And the first design that was on my thumb, somehow I ended up not even being in frame at all, so you totally missed that. But there's those two designs. And now I'm using Madame Glam's Builder Gel, and it's in the light pink color, and I'm going to use that to try to adhere the gems onto my nails. Originally, I was going to do them all in hot pink, and then my friend McKenna had this great idea of doing an ombre nail. So I put her information on the bottom here, so please make sure to visit her channel. I'm using my crystal katana to pick up the stones, and here I'm just applying the builder gel just on the bottom fourth of my nail. But as you can see, I didn't quite get all around the cuticle, so they did not adhere to that part. And again, thank you, contacts. Could not see that. So unfortunately, some of this did get out of frame. So, but I also skipped through because it would be pretty boring for you to sit here and watch me applying every single gem to the nail. So and just filling in the rest of that dark pink color. And this is what I was originally going to do for the whole nail, and then I thought that doing the ombre sounded really cool. So thank you again, McKenna, and guys, make sure that you visit her channel. Her channel is pretty new, but she's a fabulous nail artist and definitely would appreciate the love. So please make sure that you visit her. So once I filled up where I had placed the gel, you just want to cure that in your UV or LED light, and then apply some more builder gel. So here I'm just applying it on the second quarter of my nail. And I think this time I actually did get it from sidewall to sidewall, so that wasn't too bad. And just doing a few more rows of that hot pink color before I switch over to the lighter pink. And I did order from the Daily Charm. They just came out with, they call it, I think it's a rhinestone and charm jelly, and it's made specifically for adhering rhinestones or charms onto your nails. So I did order that, and it just hasn't come in yet. So that's why I thought I would try the builder gel instead of, just putting layers of top coat on. So I moved on now to the light pink, and again, just adding those rhinestones in. And this part, goes pretty smoothly with just adding them in one next to the other. And then the other end of the crystal katana has this metal piece that is perfect for rearranging or aligning your gems before you seal them in. And again, that's the great part about using gel, is that until you cure it, nothing is solid yet. So you can play around, move them to where you need them to be, and then once you cure it, obviously, then they are in place. And here I'm just showing you how you do need to kind of swirl the brush around to get the excess gel off of the stick of the brush, and make sure that it's just on the brush part. So I left that in there just to show you that. And now just continuing along with the lighter pink and continuing my rows of that. And again, until you cure it, you can rearrange, move things, to a different spot if you need them, and it's fine because until you cure the gel, everything is still flexible. And that one was a little bit stubborn, didn't want to stay in place, but I got it in there. And again, curing that. And now moving on to the white stones, and this is where I don't know what I was seeing, but you'll see that I clearly was not seeing the tip of my fingernail. So I started out okay, everything going on the way it should. And now if you'll notice, I have one stone that's kind of laying on top of another. Did not notice that, as you can see. Don't go in to fix that. I had no clue. I'm even moving them around. Like, I'm laughing looking at this because I'm moving them around and I still don't realize that there's a stone sticking up on top of the other. And then I get to the end and I'm using my fingers to push those stones in there. And another one that doesn't want to stay in place. And cure that in the light. And then we're all done. And from this angle, it doesn't look too bad. But then when I flip my hand around to show you, you can see that there's a rhinestone hanging off the end of the nail. Very beautiful look, isn't it? So I honestly don't know what I was seeing, because once I took my contacts out, I was like, are you kidding me? So there's one more shot just to give you something else to laugh at. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I was able to put a smile on your face for today, and that you got a kick out of seeing some of these little funny errors that I made. Make sure that you remember to check the description box below for the information of the other ladies that participated in this collaboration. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate you stopping by their channels. Make sure that you are subscribed, receiving notifications, and please feel free to share this video with anybody that you think would enjoy it as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.